Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning everyone, good morning, and hopefully you guys are ready for hopefully a start of another good week when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X restocks. We're going to give you guys a list of everything we're kind of expecting and looking for and watching for throughout today. We have a little bit of continuation from the weekend. We also have a brand new fresh weekend going on where there is actually a lot of locations around the, I guess, overdue side and like a lot of movement, like just general stuff everywhere. As you guys usually know on the per weekly basis, we're going to be covering up all the stuff for today in this video right here, and then in a few hours we'll be having the weekly video, so hopefully this video will kind of have a chance to go and carry on over into, like, if there's like any like weird stuff that happens like right now, or like at like 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock or whatever, until that weekly video can hold you guys on over. But we actually have a lot of stuff we'll be watching, a few walk-ins, a kind of continuation from the weekend, and as well some of those do kind of bump up a little bit more as of today, mainly just because obviously, like, you know, the weekend's done. So, like, you know, a lot of the work week kind of happens, a lot of people get back to work, a lot of stock arrives, like, and it's also when it came to Easter and holiday weekends, it kind of just did tone down the likelihood of just everything. You know, like when it comes to stock, people don't want to be working holiday hours, they don't want to pay overtime, you know, just all that junk in general. So a lot of stuff to go cover, a lot of things to watch, so let's go watch about it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, we're going to have more of a proper, better announcement, but make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for the next new oncoming PlayStation 5 giveaway, as well for the, just in general, you know, restock news and all that. We also have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. We have the Amazon links as well down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. We have the Weeble if you guys want to sign up, get a bunch of free stock, free money, and all the other good stuff too as well. And let's go and dive on into it. So the very first and foremost thing is we're going to be definitely watching on the Best Buy side. Now, we did actually go and see Best Buy actually have some stock arrive when it comes to more of the East Coast warehousing locations. When it comes to that, that actually kind of goes and shows that we might be expecting a proper normal drop throughout this week, whether it's a total tech, restock, or just more walk-ins, or just maybe just kind of sporadically sprinkled on in. Now, when it comes to stock too, we did actually see quite a few walk-ins throughout this past 2 weeks for Best Buy. So especially for today, mainly because we know Mondays and just in general, total tech drops are usually pretty high up there on the priority list. We're going to be watching very closely to go and see if Best Buy comes in clutch. At any point between like the 9 a.m. to around the 5 p.m. range, usually like either kind of like right smack dab in the middle, when it comes to stock with them. Total Tech, very overdue. We had a Total Tech restock not that long ago for Xbox Series X, although we're not sure, fully sure exactly when, where, or how they're going to be rocking that stuff on out. But we'll be watching that throughout today. Now as well throughout the rest of the week too. We'll kind of a little bit more in-depth on the weekly video. But we'll be watching that. Walk-ins, as we keep on reminding all of you folks, make sure you guys go and check for the in-store walk-ins when it comes to checking your Best Buy app. Checking the store, seeing if it's any stock is available or unavailable, either or, and if it does show up, you guys want to make sure you guys move your way on over to the local stores and check out your stock from there. Now, we have been watching quite a bit of Best Buy stores, and like I said, we did have a little bit of West Coast or East Coast stock show up with stock, so just in case, like usually sometimes, like if it's at a warehouse, it does take time to move, and sometimes we'll even be sitting on stock for like 2, 3, 4 weeks or whatever. It does kind of take a while, so we'll be watching, we'll be seeing, we'll see what kind of happens all throughout the day. Hopefully it'll be kind of good, and if not, we'll be watching throughout the week. We'll go more in depth in the weekly video. As well, same with the Xbox Series X's, they are available up in stores. Keep on checking your local Best Buy stores. Just put a little extra pressure on it just because we saw some news with it. Now, as well, if you guys have seen Meijer's stores, we have been seeing a lot of news when it comes to Meijer's in the Midwest region. So Chicago, Wisconsin, you know, Michigan, all those locations. We have had pretty much confirmations that some stores do have stock. We also have had confirmations that some stores are sitting on stock. And we also had a few little people sporadically throughout the weekend go and confirm that their store had stock and they picked up and bought some stock themselves. So, at least it's kind of a nice little thumbs up for that, in case you guys do want to go and check your stores, check your local area, give it a call. Maybe Mondays are like your usual shopping days, it might be worth checking. It's been around 8 or 9 weeks since the last proper big restock wave, so we're going to be closely watching them all throughout this week especially, just very on the overdue side. We haven't seen it much on the PlayStation 5 Digitals, although we have been seeing PlayStation 5 Disc Editions. So like I said, if you guys want to check your stores throughout the next few days, especially on the weekly stuff too as well, keep that in mind. Now, BJ's East Coast, we also have been reporting that we have been seeing some BJ's bundles when it comes to the PlayStation 5s and Elden Ring. So that's kind of like, I think, like the big juicy stuff. Although I do want to say the Meijers is more on the newer side. So we're seeing more reports of that, more stock arrivals with that, all of that. Best Buy, we do see, it's kind of like tail end of the restock wave like 2 weeks ago, like the continuation of that, and then new stuff is kind of flowing on in. So we'll have to see throughout the week how it progresses. BJ's is also more on the tail end of everything too as well. So it's kind of like all over the place. We'll kind of have to go and see what's up and kind of go from there. So yeah, we're watching all that stuff. Those are kind of like the big focuses for the day. Now as well, when it comes to all the other big boy retailers, Target, if you guys want to keep checking your local Target stores for maybe leftover PlayStation 5 stock, in case you guys have to cash, just go into Target or check out Target or whatever it is. Be on the lookout for that. Maybe ask employees. We do on occasion after Target restock, see like employees get stock and see them kind of hook, just get the hookup. Although it's usually on the way lower chance. But as of now, because we're like the first Monday after a post drop, sometimes the stock likelihood does bump at least a little bit more. So keep that in mind. Obviously, Xbox Series X's have been floating around up in stores, so be on the lookout for them in case you guys would like. Xbox Series X has been kind of floating around all over the place. And also Xbox Series S's. Walmart. We actually made a video on Walmart before, too. Now, we did see like quite a few reports of people trialing out the PlayStation 5s, although we haven't seen many reports of them in stores, but we also have been seeing a bigger influx of Xbox Series X's showing up in the stores themselves. So just in case you guys do want to try to get some stock or do want to get the hookup, it's probably worth checking for your Walmart stores. And as well, we'll kind of cover up all the weekly stuff in a little bit, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. As well, we also are going to be on the lookout, I think, even for today for GameStop. So just for the general knowledge, just for stuff, we are going to be probably looking to see if there's going to be any PS Direct emails today. Mainly because a lot of Tuesday, Wednesdays are big PS Direct days, so today might be a good indication to kind of push it on in. And then same with GameStop to see if there's going to be any tweets. We have been seeing a little bit more GameStop rumors, and we may cover that a little bit more in the weekly video, and then also just throughout the rest of the day if we see more news or see more information or see all that type of stuff. So we'll keep you guys in the loop, and this is going to be watching that, especially for today, for emails, tweets, Facebook posts, information, whatever it is. Now as well, Amazon. Now, we actually might slowly start getting back in the Amazon watch because it is on a little bit on the overdue side. So in case you guys do want to go and be on the lookout, we do always have the Amazon links down below, although I don't think it's going to be the biggest or craziest restocks overall when it comes to stock in general. So keep that in mind. So we'll watch and see. We don't have anything crazy, but maybe warehouse consoles. So I think today might be a little bit more still in the focus for maybe Meijer's, maybe BJ's, and maybe Best Buy, as we kind of already covered up a lot throughout the weekend and more information. But for the other little mid-tier YOLOs, and online, they did do a PlayStation disc and Xbox drop, so maybe more Xbox Series X bundles or a PlayStation 5 Digital, in case they want to go and try to surprise us and hook us on up with some good stuff throughout today. Same thing with GameFly too. They have done a decent amount of Monday restocks to kind of start off the week and hook people up just in general. So we're going to keep you guys in the loop for that one in case you guys want to go and check for their stock any point throughout the day. Costco as well is also very much on the overdue side for PlayStation 5s and their bundles. Same with the Xbox Series X bundles. So I'll be closely watching those and kind of see if there's any stock with that floating around. Same with Sam's Club too. We actually did see a Sam's Club Monday drop. We've also been seeing a lot of Walmart Mondays when they do their YOLOs. We usually probably be expecting more of a Thursday drop for that. Although I do want to remind you guys, we have also been seeing reports too as well of Walmart still, once again, kind of just the quick reminder, have been either doing upgrades, free console restocks for their internal restricted links, or as well just giving people gift cards and such like that if they had canceled or ordered issues from the previous drop. So I want to keep you guys the reminders on that one. Now, we also are on the very much on the overdue side for a lot of the other places. Let's just even BJ's online, especially because we've been seeing more in stores. We'll be watching for that throughout the day, as well for, as I said, Costco as well. Kroger's and Fred Meyer's too have not really done too much both walk-ins and online. So if we're seeing more other in-store locations starting to get stock, that probably bump up the likelihood quite a bit of other various things. So keep on the lookout for that, keep on watching for that, and I'll let you guys know if any stock and stuff like that shows on up. As well, when it comes to other various things too, we're going to be trying our best to go and find out all these other YOLO drops like the Dells, Lenovo's, Verizon's, etc., and also even the Microsoft themselves directs to see what can kind of happen throughout the day. Usually Mondays are notoriously on the quieter side, but because the last few Mondays have been extra quiet, even as of last week, we might see a little bit more of these mid-tier bundles and other locations popping up throughout today. As well as also, like I said, we have all the at least little walk-ins that are kind of on the tail off for the weekend, and we'll probably be seeing that throughout the next few days. And obviously, we've still been seeing Xboxes for, as I kind of mentioned, Target, Best Buy, and Walmart, and also GameStop for their bundles. So I think today actually might be a little bit more on the chiller side, but we'll watch and see for updates. And as well, Be on the lookout for the weekly video up in a few hours. We're going to go a little bit more on the in-depth side when it comes to stock movement, stock arrivals, and all that good stuff. And hopefully you can have some pretty nice drops throughout this week, although it might seem a little bit on the sketchier side. So we'll give you guys more details with that. So I just want to give you guys a big thank you guys all so much for watching and hanging out and chilling. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below, and sign up for that Weeble and Coinbase. And I'll see you guys in a few hours and all throughout today for more videos. Love you guys.